What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today on the TV PC this time, and today we are going to finish up Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, even on the main PC, with ray tracing everything, native, no help from DLSS, you're getting like 40 FPS in most spots. Now, if you turn on some DLSS on performance, you can get 60 FPS, plus, even with ray tracing and stuff on. But why don't we go ahead, stop blabbing, and I'll go show you what I mean. Alright, so we'll start off native, just like we did on the main PC, then we'll turn on some DLSS. But let's go over, have a look at the scalability real quick first, before we hop on in. I just did the same thing, it defaulted to Ultra. Ultra's probably a little silly, you could probably just drop it down to high and get nearly the same graphics, only get way more FPS. Alright, here we go. And looks to me like we're getting basically the exact same FPS as we were getting on the main PC. So I don't think this game, at least around here, doesn't really seem too CPU intensive. I think this game's all about the GPU. Now, of course, we'll try DLSS out after this too, but I just wanted to do the exact same thing we did on the other computer. Although I think I started right off the rip this time on DLSS performance instead of quality. But that's because I learned my lesson. Now, you know what's really weird? They did a great job on the water in, like, most places, but there's one spot, there's a waterfall up here where it almost looks like the waterfall is made out of paper. And I'm sitting there like, how on earth did we go from having, like, black flag water to this? I mean, come on. This part doesn't look bad, like the stuff I'm traipsing through, but when you look at this thing, it's like, I don't know. That does not look like a proper waterfall with the graphics that are in the game to me, but that's just me being a little nitpicky. Alright, I'd say it's just about DLSS time. Alright, now we're going to turn DLSS on. Now this time I'm going to start right off the rip on performance instead of quality, since I already know quality won't get us 60 plus everywhere. At least now while recording. And I think even if we weren't, I think it'd still be a little much. But anyway, let's get ourselves into the game. Alright, here we go. Got our DLSS going on now, and now it's actually getting playable FPS. And if I just wanted to play the game maxed out, this is how I would do it, but I would probably drop some settings. Because Ultra is very rarely worth it. Most of the time it just kills your FPS and looks almost no different than high. So me, I would probably play on high and then, you know, turn a little DLSS on and whatnot. Just for some extra icing on the cake. I'd probably get like 100, 110 FPS with those kind of settings. Even with a little ray tracing. But still, for a lot of people, this would be more than enough. They'd rather just plop in the game, max the game out, plop some DLSS on, and be done with it. Heck, some people would even try frame gen, but I didn't think we were getting quite close enough. We were close, but no cigar. I want like 80 plus if I'm going to even try frame gen out. Because other than that, it usually just makes you get horrible frame times and all this other junk. It makes it input laggy. And I can deal with it kind of with a controller, but anytime I try to play a game with frame gen and a keyboard and mouse, I don't know, I feel that input lag and it feels like garbage to me. But that's just me. I can only speak for myself. If other people like it, that's totally cool. I'm glad there's actually choice instead of, hey, nope, this is how you're going to play. Suck on that. Yeah, like a console would. Consoles are basically, hey, you got a couple different ways. It's better than it used to be. Before it was like, hey, this is the one setting. You get 30 FPS at like 800p or something like that, and that was the way it was. There was nothing, no quality mode, no performance mode. Now at least you guys get that on the console, so that's at least nice. But at this point, I'd say just let people mess with the settings to their heart content like on a PC. Anyway, Let's move on to camera, shall we? Alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay now. Seems like it's about time for night.
falling for that thing again. I'm not good with those memory things. If I sat there for a while, I probably could have done it, but I didn't want to sit there for fucking like 2 hours trying to figure that out. When I should be running around, you know, get you guys FPS data. Definitely not the worst, like, frame times or anything like that. It's a little silly you gotta put it on like DLSS Performance just to get like a constant 60 with ray tracing and all that, but hey, when you got everything on Ultra, it's not that easy to run. If we put things just down to high, we'd probably be getting over 100 FPS right now and it probably wouldn't look much different at all. But I'm just leaving it at what it defaulted to, and it defaulted to Ultra everything, so I was like, alright, that's the way we'll do it, just like on the main PC. But in any case, I think that's probably good for camera recorded gameplay, so let's get to wrapping this video on up.
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Assassin's Creed Shadows on the TV PC here, and that's a wrap for the game altogether. We played it on everything we can play it on. I just wanted to, hopefully, when this thing has like update or two, I want to try the G15 Advantage again, because that's about the only one that didn't really get much gameplay before it just kept crashing. And even after I stopped, I tried again, because I was like, God, once I calmed down, I was like, nah, I want to get more gameplay, and it's like, no, it just crashes too much to get any. At least mine, maybe it's just a my thing though, but I feel like it would have crashed frigging during all the other games I played recently too, not just this one, if it was its fault, you know? But regardless, that is that for this particular video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoy making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.